Hey, bro, I remember you telling me that you was starting a brand. What's the name of it?
Oh yeah, I appreciate that, fam. It's called Fusionics. I ended up launching that the other week, man. I love it. It's fire.
Fusionics? What's that mean, bro? Like, break that down for me, man. I don't truly understand.
Fusionics, well, basically this is like, I like to fuse different, brands together, right? So what I like to do is like take my nostalgic brand stuff that I liked as a kid, and then I like to bring them together, fuse them together, and then I just create like a funky design that people can really resonate with.
What?
Okay, good luck with that, fam. Many blessings on your little t-shirt business. Hey, bruh, I've been in this game too long. I done been in this game too long, and I done seen it, I done heard it all. Listen, man, when it comes down to your brand name, and it comes down how you explain your brand, you only got a little bit of time to be able to give people the information before they check in or they check out. Make sure that they do not check out. And so I want to attack this from two different angles. The first angle is, number one, what is your brand name? And does it make sense enough? And then regardless of what your brand name is or not, do you have enough capability to be able to explain that brand name? All right, and so if somebody asks you about it, can you explain it in a way to where it seems appealing, that it makes sense to them, that they'll catch on and maybe want to come check you out? And so with that being said, I have some AI tools to be able to help you accomplish both of these. If you have a brand and you're looking for marketing and advertising online strategies to grow your brand with artificial intelligence, this video is for you. So as I said, man, I've done coaching for years and I've heard all types of names, all types of brand messages. I've heard it all, I've seen it all. And I find this to be one common thing that a lot of brand owners get wrong, right? When it comes down to your brand name, I think that there always needs to be some education. So, we definitely have names out there like Uber or, maybe like a Starbucks, or there's, tons of brand names out there that we don't understand. But what we have to do is make sure that there's some type of education that we're expressing our brand the right way. So if it is a name that is out there that you can't understand at face value, then people will understand what it is, right? And, we just got to give ourselves a chance by having a solid elevator pitch. So what I want to do is show you a few tools. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to go to tshirtmillionaires.ai. And when you get in there, I want you to go ahead and click on Browse AI Tools. So when you get here, scroll down and I want you to find the Feedback on Brand Name tool. So if I come over here and I click on this, you'll see that you can get genuine feedback on your brand name. All right, so with that being said, what I'm gonna do is use that one example that we just talked about. So I'm gonna type in Fusionics. I can't even spell it on my own. All right, and then what I'm going to say is merging two brands that were popular in the 90s. All right, and then I'm going to say, people who are into nostalgic clothing. All right, and then I'm just gonna say I sell apparel and hats. Let's do that. Okay, so then what I want to do is I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna click on submit. All right, and then we're gonna let AI do its job. Now let's go ahead and see what it's telling us. The first one is analysis on the brand name Fusionics. The number one, alignment and brand message. The brand message of Fusionics is to merge two popular brands from the 90s. The name Fusionics aligns well with this message as it combines the words fusion and X, right? Representing the merging of two elements of brands. All right, so it gives us some stuff there. Resonance with target audience. The target audience is people who are into nostalgic clothing. While the name Fusionics may not directly imply nostalgia, it does evoke a sense of merging and innovation, which can be appealing to individuals seeking unique and fresh ideas in their clothing choices. All right, so it's giving us some reason as to why this name has validity. Then number three, accuracy in representing products and services. The brand offers apparel and hat. While the name Fusionics does not explicitly convey these products, it does not contradict or confuse the offerings either. All right, next thing, evaluation of the name. Simplicity. The name Fusionics is relatively simple and straightforward. Memorability, right? The name Fusionics has the potential to be memorable as it's distinctive and unique. All right, relevance in the industry. While Fusionics does not directly reflect the apparel industry, it can be seen as is relevant to the target audience as it suggests a blend of ideas or style. All right, so it just goes on and on and on, right? I want to see if I can find something different. It says example suggestions for the improved reinforced brand name. So it's giving some suggestions. It says Fusion 90s. The suggestion of combines Fusionics with the term 90s, providing a clearer connection to the brand message, emphasizing the nostalgia factor. All right, so that's pretty cool. And then retro fusion. So I like the fact that it takes, the message, it takes the audience, and then it also suggests different types of brand names. But what you can do here is you can come and you can put all your information in and get some very detailed feedback about what your brand stands for. This is amazing. Make sure that you come back and you try out the feedback on brand name generator. All right. So the next thing that I want to mention is elevator pitches, right? So we talked about the brand name, but also at the same time, we got to just make sure we can real quick say, hey, what is this brand about? You know what I'm saying? Explain it so people can understand. So what I want you to do is come over to Browse AI Tools. And then what I want you to do is scroll down. And when you scroll down, I want you to go to the brand elevator pitch. Now, this tool illustrates the soul and the pulse of your brand, turning its reason into an appealing elevator pitch that resonates with your audience. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill this out. Number one, reason you created the brand. So with that being said, the reason we created this brand is to merge popular brands from the 90s. All right. And then the brand name is Fusionic. All right. And then after that, we're going to come here and click on submit. And then we're going to find these elevator pitches that are for our brand. So somebody asked again, what is your brand name? What is Fusionics? The nostalgic powerhouse that fuses your favorite 90s brand into one epic experience, reigniting the magic in your everyday life. Pitch number two. Picture this, a fusion where Super Soakers became McDonald's Happy Meal toys, Beanie Babies become the face of Pepsi cans, and Tamagotchis became the ultimate personal assistants. Welcome to Fusionics, where 90s come to life again. All right, so that's really interesting because it didn't just take clothing brands, right? But it ended up taking, different brands that were in the 90s, Super Soaker, Tamagotchi, all of that, right? Another one is Fusionics, where iconic brands from the 90s collide, creating a cultural melting pot that will make you fall in love with the past all over again. So now we're getting to it. Now we're clear, we're precise in what our brand is about, right? And this is giving us ideas. Even if these aren't the exact ideas, we can take bits and pieces of what AI gives us, and then we can fuse them together. We can merge them together as well. All right, and let's go ahead and read one more. All right, so if I come down here, the brand that captures the essence of an era, combining the iconic brands that defined our childhood with the excitement and innovation today. Immerse yourself in the fusion of the past and the present. Very well said. So y'all, artificial intelligence has the power to be able to change the game in the way that we communicate our brands. Listen, communication is everything. We have to communicate. We have to make things clear. We have to say things in a way that people can understand. Forget about big terms and fancy names and different stuff like that. You got to get your point across if you want somebody to come support. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to tshirtmillionaires.ai. I want you to check out the brand elevator pitch. I also want you to go to the tool where you can get feedback on your brand name and go ahead and type away, man. You can type in this all day and all night. You're going to get so many ideas and then you can save them away. Also, at the same time, I want you to come join our community. We are focused on artificial intelligence as we build our brands. If you want to be a part of it, I would love for you to do so. All you got to do is click the link below this video, go to community.tshirtmillionaires.com, introduce yourself, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside of the group. Many, many blessings, t-shirt brand owners. And if you can see it with your mind's eye, one day you're going to be able to see it with your real eye. Just make sure that you communicating effectively. Many, many blessings. Have a nice one. I'll see y'all in the next video.